Hi, welcome to Not So Live with Miss Steph. We are out here today in Harlem, right? I just came from my Monday morning traveling science teacher class, and those children are ages 3 and 4. So we do direct instruction, but I mean direct instruction for that age group. Looks quite different than it does for older children, but Monday morning, that particular group, we do direct instruction, and then we go back and do more of a science play kind of situation on Fridays with that same group. So anywho, just wanted to come on really quickly, say hello to the people, to y'all, right? Let you know that I'm out and about this week. Last week I did have a couple of sites that I went to, but it pretty much was pretty chill as far as teaching students. But I was doing a lot of the behind the scenes work to get going on the Summer Science Club 2026 process. Some of you have asked, some of you have wondered, what is that like? What does that entail? The first component, one would say the first step in summer camp is submitting the permit application. But in our reality, that's totally not the first step. The first step is setting your intention for your program. So I've talked about this in the past, and I just wanted to come back on again to let y'all know that we are still setting programming in that way. We're still doing that same type of thing where it's like intention, plan, execute, right? We're still doing those three things. And it is Summer Science Club 2026 as far as our next big rock that we're working towards. At the same time, there are the layers of the things that we're doing with traveling science teacher along with that, because the school year is not done yet. So it's planning and preparing and meeting all the deadlines for Summer Science Club whilst completing a successful 2025-2026 school year. So that's where things are at this time of year for us. And like I said, you see me, I am out and about in Harlem, walking from one location to the other to get things going. I have some things I need to pick up from FedEx today because we have flyers for, yes, the midnight train to Georgia. The lovely Charmaine DaCosta, one of our long-term board members and supporters, is lending her talents. And this is actually a Gladys Knight inspired show that she does. And she is doing that this year, May 2nd at 4 p.m. We'll have a little pre-show reception, and then at 4:30 the concert will start. But yes, so she's doing that for us, for Miss Steph Science Club. And like I said, that's happening on May 2nd. And so there's quite a bit happening right now, spring is springing. And so we invite you to continue to participate with us. Several folks have already purchased their tickets, or then there's folks who have said, oh, we can't make it, but we're donating anyway, or I might be late, but I'm buying a ticket anyway. And so know that that is available to you. Additionally, if you would prefer not to purchase a ticket, or you don't like to operate on things online, I do respect and know that some of our donors, some of our supporters prefer to mail in their contribution, and that is fantastic. We appreciate you, and that can be done by mailing a check or money order to, or even you can have your bank send us the contribution if you would prefer, to Triple F Empowerment Inc. And that is 2214 Frederick Douglass Boulevard, Box 296, New York, 126. And so that's the way that you can contribute to what we're doing, should you not be able to join us on Saturday, May 2nd at 4 p.m. So yeah, lots of things going on. As I said, I'm on my way to go get the flyers, and I just came from teaching, traveling science teacher to 3- and 4-year-olds. And then after I grab the flyers, I will go back to the lab, as it were, to my home office, and work on things to get set up for this week. Because this week, we're not adding sites, but we are adding classes. Several sites have requested that we come some additional times. So that's always super fun. And so we'll be adding some students this week. And additionally, keep in mind our beautiful New York City students. We have testing coming up. So tomorrow and Wednesday, students will be testing. And then the week of April 28th, students will be testing again. And then in mid-May, 5th graders and I imagine the 8th graders will be taking the New York State Science test. And so it's a lot of testing for the rest of the school year for them. And so we wanted to be keeping them in mind. And thank you so much again for all of those of you who are supporting us financially. Shout out to my volunteers. The volunteers have been doing a lovely job helping us out on Saturdays and at special events. And we will definitely keep you posted on the special events that we've got coming up, because we'll be at a community event the last Saturday in April. So yeah, April and May are no joke, people. So we thank you and look forward to chatting you up next time. Peace out.